Canara Bank, it reported about 11% increase in its standalone net profit, but in net interest margins fell. We spoke to Satyanarayana Raju, MD and CEO of the bank, about this slowdown. Listen in.
Actually, in the year first quarter itself, when we have come out of that, our guidance for this whole financial year, we are given a guidance of NIM 2.90. June quarter, we could maintain that 2.90, but because of the pressure on the cost of deposits, whatever the incremental deposits, we are able to garner it, but the deposit cost is increasing every quarter on quarter. Still, that easing is not happened in the system. That's why that impact is there on our NIMs. Though we have impacted with the 2 basis points, it has come down from 2.9 to 2.88. If you look at that, the industry or the peer banks, everybody has lost their NIMs from 7 basis point to 12 to 13 basis points.
Correct.
Whereas we could lose that NIM only 2 basis point because of our effective management of our resources as well as that improvement in our yield on advances. If you look at that, our cost of deposit for June was 5.7, and we could maintain at this quarter also at 5.7%. Whereas our yield on advances for the June quarter was 8.66.
Yeah, okay.
And it is improved to 8.77, 11 basis point. That was the reason that we are able to control this at 2.88. It's only a dip of 2 basis point. And future also, we look forward for the next 1 or 2 quarters. This tendency will continue, madam. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for us. Unless otherwise the system we having a easing in the liquidity or the availability of the deposits at competitive pricing. Otherwise, the cost of deposit, what we are seeing is the last consecutively 3 to 4 quarters. It is increasing every quarter on quarter that by day. That's why we have focused more on the garnering of the CASA deposits. Last 20 months, we have introduced almost 10 to 11 new products targeting some segments of the society. Like we have introduced several savings bank products aiming for the targeting for the youth, women, salaried employees, retired employees, and even for non-salaried class, even current account also we targeted some new products. These products are giving some cushion for us in garnering the low-cost deposits. In absolute numbers, last 1 year, year on year, we could garner almost 18,000 crores. Even in the current June to September, if you compare, our CASA percentage has increased from 30.98 to 31.27. That means almost 29 basis points we increased that. And in absolute numbers also, our CASA has increased 8,000 crores. And in addition, instead of depending only on the term deposits, we are exploring the possibility of raising the alternative resources like infrastructure bonds. First quarter, we could raise 10,000 crores in the market. We also rising from the RBI window for a short-term finance because we have an excess SLR of almost 8%. By pledging those things, we are taking we are availing that facility, whatever it is there in the RBI at a very 6.5% rate. These alternative things has allowed us to maintain the cost of deposit at 5.7%. And last first quarter, we have withdrawn our sanctions to a low-yielding advances certain corporates. That has saved us around 35,000 crores. That is also has impacted in increasing in the yield on advances from 8.66 to 8.77. These are all the some initiatives what we have taken is helping us in maintaining that 2.88. And in future, next 2 quarters also, the stress will continue on the NIMs. But we would like to maintain around this, what would the 2.85 to 2.9, that is the range.
Okay. So, despite a 2 bips fall, in this quarter, you continue to remain confident on your guidance that you came out with earlier this year. But sir, you spoke of deposits. I wanted to understand a lot of banks are actually coming up with different strategies, to increase deposit mobilization. And like you said, you've come out with several, savings products to increase deposit mobilization. Just wanted to understand from a marketing expenditure, do you expect that to increase going forward, given that you're coming out with so many products?
We are the first banker. We predicted this issue in the liquidity issue for the last 20 months back, madam. That's why 23 April 3rd, we have launched 6 new products targeting for that liabilities. We are the first banker in India, both in the public and private sector banks have come out with various new products targeting the people. Present today's generation, they are not they will not be happy just by increasing a half percent or 1% rate of interest in their savings balances. That is not giving enough attraction to the customers. The present tendency is they are expecting from by opening an account with one particular bank, they should get some add-ons that should be impressive to those guys. That's why we are strategized. We are the only public sector bank. We have internal research R&D department for customer products. With that research and with that analytics, we have done several surveys and we have come out with these schemes like premium payroll scheme. What we are targeted for the employees who are drawing the salary through Canara Bank, they get a term life insurance of 6 lakhs. It was the first time the Canara Bank has come out with this facility. That has attracted many of the salaried class, and so far as on date 8 lakh people are onboarded in this. Then we are also targeted for the women, where the generally you find that the cancer is a major concern for the women people. We have come out with that the whoever is opens the account in Canara Angel, that product, they get free treatment up to 10 lakhs cancer treatment. That unique feature we have brought it in this product.